Hey, good morning. It's Michael with Client Cycle Marketing. I woke up this morning and I was thinking about new salespeople. Not salespeople that are in a new sales organization, but really small business people who are now selling for themselves and maybe they've never really done that before. It can be scary, honestly. It took me 10 minutes staring at a phone the first time I had to make a cold call, thinking that I couldn't do it and that it was going to fail and they were going to reject me and all that stuff. Honestly, yeah, they did. All that happened. But the reality is that as I practiced, as I did that over and over again, and I attacked that challenge every day, it got easier, I got better, and I started getting better responses from people. And it taught me a very important lesson. And what it taught me was that you have to practice. You know, it's one thing to sit up in your office and kind of consider the way you want to express things to people, but the way it sounds in your head, or the way it sounds even if you're kind of going over it, writing it down, it's very, very different when you're in front of somebody else. And here's what I mean. I go to networking events. I try to go to 2 a week if I can. And I meet people who are very knowledgeable about what they provide, but the way they are explaining it to me, it takes them like 10 minutes. And that's way too long. And I'm honestly an interested person. Like, I'm curious about people's businesses. But sometimes I'm just like, okay, guy, that's enough. Let's maybe go get a drink and talk about something else for a few minutes. So what I want to encourage you to do this morning is I want you to take time to think about how you want to explain what you do to people or how your service works or what you can do for them. But what I want to challenge you to do is I want you to go out and I just want you to talk about it as a normal person. Meet someone out, whether it be a friend that you haven't talked to in a while, or go to a networking event if you're courageous enough and engage a stranger in conversation. If it's a business event, they're going to want to know what you do anyway, so you'll have the opportunity naturally to explain. And I want you to just do it from the heart and without too much scripting or too much thought. Just do it and see how it sounds and pay attention to how long it takes you to do it and how comfortable you are. Another great strategy is doing what I'm doing right now. I make these little videos in my car before I leave for the day because this is usually where I'm thinking about, okay, what am I going to do today? How am I going to do what I do better? And I have these little ideas that I want to share. So recording yourself and actually watching yourself talk about a service, that can be a very upsetting thing to do. It's not always easy to see yourself on video, but it'll show you what you do. You're weird. I have weird tics. I know I watch my videos. It'll show you what you do that's maybe weird or where you're going on and you're not explaining yourself in a concise way. So that's my lesson for today to you. Practice. Practice with people you know. Practice with people you don't know. Put yourself on video and watch yourself. Do it on a regular basis. Do it with the variety of services you provide. Do it thinking about the different types of businesses or professionals you could apply this to. It'll give you some good practice and it'll make you more effective. This is Mike Obither with Client Cycle Marketing. Hope this was useful. Talk to you soon.